This video we will recap what we have learned about the number system, and we will see what is the total collection of the numbers we have learned so far is called. So the first we learned what is integer, and as we have seen integer, we saw like number 1, 2, 3, and then 0, and then -1, -2, -3, etc. So these are all integers. The first one we saw that they are called natural numbers. These are called natural numbers, natural numbers, natural numbers, and then including 0, we were saying that they are called whole numbers, W, whole numbers, and then we have this negative things, and this whole thing integer is called by a symbol Z. Then we learned about fractions. Fractions. So the example of fraction is like 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 2.5, then say -3.5. So all these are fractions. After that we learned decimals. So then like 0.5, 1.5, -2.543, -15.78. So these are decimals. Now all these numbers, this collection is called rational numbers, which include integer, fractions, and decimals. After that, we learned irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. Irrational numbers. And that is like under root 2, under root 3, minus under root 5, and also number like cube root of 4, and also number pi. And why they are called irrational number? Because we cannot get the exact value in the decimal form or fraction form. Only they can be written in the approximate form. Approximate value can be written in decimal form or in fractions. So that is why they are called irrational number, but they can be represented on the number line by a unique point. So now this collection of rational number and irrational number. So this whole collection is called real number. Is called real number. This is called real number. So this whole collection of rational number and irrational number put together is called real number. So everything is included in that. And so if we put graphically, we have real number here, and then we will have rational and irrational. And then within rational number, what we have is we have integer, then we have fractions, and then we have decimals. And then within integers, we have positive, then we have 0, and then we have negative. Positive is also called natural number. Positive integers are also called natural. And the example are 1, 2, 3. And here the example is -1, -2. And then the fractions is like examples are 2 by 3, 3/4 minus 5/7. Decimals are example are 1.3 minus 2.78, and irrational number examples are, we have seen, examples are under root 2, cube root of 3, pi, minus under root 5. So these are the example of irrational number. So this whole collection is called real number. So I just put this. Why they are called real number? Because they can be represented by unique point on number line, unique point on number line. I have written in the short form number line and null on number line. So this can be, whereas if they cannot be represented as a unique point, or if they cannot be represented on the number line, then any such number will not be a real number. And are there real numbers? The answer is yes. There are numbers which are not real number, and those numbers are called imaginary numbers. They are called imaginary numbers. Imaginary numbers. So they are non-real. So they are like dream. As you see in your sleeping stage, you have dreams. So these dreams are imaginary. So similarly, there are numbers which are imaginary. And an example, although this is not in your course, but just so that you get the perspective, right? The example of an imaginary number is, say, minus under root 2. Okay, so we will learn about imaginary number not in 9th class, but maybe in subsequent like 10th or 11th class. So, but for the time being, you should just understand there is something called imaginary numbers which are not real, So what we have learned in this video, we have recapped on integer, fractions, decimals, and irrational numbers, and then we saw the full classification of real numbers, first in two categories, rational and irrational numbers, and then within rational number the classification is integer, fractions, and decimals. So and all the real number can be represented as unique point on number line, including the irrational number, but that can be done only by geometrical process. Thank you.